Hello and welcome to the Professor Kev Show. As you can see, I got my buddy Ashmith with us. And today we're going to talk a little bit about his entrepreneurial journey. Hello, my friend. Welcome to the show.
Hey Kev, how are you? Thank you for having me on.
Just living the dream, bro. So before we jump in and talk about your journey, tell me a little bit about yourself. What should the audience know about you, bud?
So I'm a student entrepreneur based out of India, someone who's not a VC funded startup, and someone who's bootstrapped. I'm doing my second year in BBA. So yeah.
So talk to me a little bit about your entrepreneurial journey. I'm looking for you to tell me about some of the challenges you faced and how you've overcame them.
So I've been an entrepreneur for nearly 4 years now. The biggest challenges I had were always finding the right people to work with.
Sure.
And right now, I have a good set of team. Basically, it took me quite some time to find the right team. So the way I overcome that particular problem was basically with having shared vision, having shared values, even if few values do disalign, having clear roles, who's doing what, having some kind of trust on each other. Things that help a startup founder, not even a startup founder, but rather a team standard. Because in the end, a team is the most important thing for a startup. So yeah.
I like that because often when we're trying to grow, we just take people who express an interest. I need, a technical founder. They can be the technical founder. So you just take them without understanding, do you click? Because again, if you don't get along, you don't have clear goals and roles, like you just said, it just gets ugly fast and stuff. So I like that you've gotten past that. So now tell me about some of the projects you've worked on.
So I worked on multiple projects. There was one of my biggest things was an events management company that was mainly related to sports event management. And now we are kind of working in the deep tech space. We're trying to build a new class of AI models in stealth. So that's the recent enterprise that I'm working on.
It seems like a lot of people building AI models. What do you see to be in the future there? Is it how will it play out? I mean, again, it is crystal ball. I know no one really knows, but how do you see it?
From my take and from my understanding, I'm actually not even an AI engineer by qualification. I'm actually a business major, but I have a personal interest in tech. So one thing is very clear that LLMs are not the future because the cost is too much, and most of the current researchers are what are like 90%, 95% of the whole AI world. Most of them are focusing on building things on top of LLMs or something in LLMs. But there are a few people that stand out, like the ex-Meta chief AI researcher who left and went on to build physical world AI models, or like Neuralink. So LLMs are not the future. That's very clear. We don't know what the future will be, but in our company, we try to believe something that, has more emotions, something that can think and process information like a human. So that's where we feel the future is. And attention and transformers are something that might be a little outdated in the coming few years because, as you mentioned, it's a crystal ball. People don't know where it is, but I still feel, AGI and all of these terms have quite some time to come around because you can't build a human brain without even understanding the brain. So,
So,
yeah.
what's your goal for the future? What are you hoping to accomplish? Are you hoping to have your own business? Are you looking to get a corporate job? What would you like to do? What's the goal?
So with our present company, I wanna, basically work on my business right now, work on building our own AI model, something that's emotional, something that can understand people's feelings. So yeah, just work on my business.
So if people want to reach out to you to learn more about what you're doing, perhaps they want to see if you need help on your team, what's the best way to reach out to you?
You can reach out to me via my email, ashmith@yudi.co.in.
Awesome. I appreciate you taking a few minutes to call on the show. And as always, thanks for being my friend.
Thank you.